My mom blamed me for ruining her life when I was only 8 years old. For as long as I can remember, my mom always seemed angry with me. She didn't hug me. She never told me she loved me. And every time she smiled, it was because I wasn't in the room. But when I turned 8, everything changed. And not for the better. That day, I wanted to surprise her. I got up early, went to the kitchen, and tried to make her breakfast. I'd seen on TV that good kids did that. I thought maybe, just maybe, if I did it, she would smile at me. But as I tried to take a cup from the shelf, it slipped from my hands and shattered on the floor. Then I heard her behind me. Her voice. I didn't recognize it. She screamed like someone had hurt her. "What did you do?" she yelled. "Are you going to break the few things I have too?" I turned around shaking, and that's when she said it. "You ruined my life." I froze. I wanted to believe she was exaggerating, that she said it out of anger, that it was just a figure of speech, but she kept talking, and every word hit me like a knife. I was going to be a dancer. I had been accepted to an academy abroad. Everything was ready. And then you happened. You and your damn existence. She spat the words like they disgusted her. I was 8 years old. I didn't know what to say. I just looked at her with tears in my eyes. I mumbled, "Mom, I'm sorry," but she didn't stop. "What do you even know? You didn't ask to be born, but here you are, like an anchor, a weight around my ankles. I never wanted to be a mother. Never." And then she left, leaving me there, surrounded by broken glass, spilled juice, and a heart that would never beat the same again. From that day on, something broke. I became invisible in that house. I tried to get good grades, keep everything tidy, not talk too much, anything to keep her from hating me more, but it never worked. Years went by and I kept hearing things like, "See what I could have been without you? You forced me to stay here. It's your fault I ended up with your father." I lived with that guilt in my bones. I dreamed of a mom who would hug me, who'd say, "I'm proud of you," who'd gently brush my hair before school, but all I had was silence, blame, and a constant sense that I was in the way. When I was 15 and won a poetry contest, I ran to show her. She barely looked up from her phone and said, "So what? That doesn't pay the bills." At 18, I was offered a scholarship to study abroad. I thought I was finally going to be free, but then she pretended to be sick. She called me crying, saying she felt unwell, that something was wrong with her heart. I ran to the hospital and dropped everything. That's when the doctor quietly told me there was nothing wrong. I confronted her, and she admitted it without a trace of guilt. What was I supposed to do? Let you leave me here alone? You're all I have. But that wasn't love. It was dependence, manipulation. At 21, I left, without looking back. I promised myself I'd start over.